If you are really worried and anxious about the future, the most effective way to deal with it is not to think about it over and over again, but to do what you can do well at the moment. This is the way to focus. So many people feel bored in their current lives. That is, their work, life, and study are boring. Why are they bored? The reason for boredom is precisely because they are not focused enough. Some people say that I am not focused because I am bored. Wrong. It is because you are not focused that he becomes bored. Then let me ask you, what is the meaning of doing Sudoku? What is the meaning of crossword puzzles, right? Those games also don't have much meaning, but if you focus on them, you won't be bored. What is the meaning of playing Tetris? Playing Tetris is even more meaningless. This is to find beauty in the process of concentration. In fact, concentration is another positive way, and focusing on one thing can effectively solve procrastination. When solving procrastination, there is a method called single-point concentration. There was an artist who came to the author to complain that he really couldn't do anything. Why? Because there are too many things to do. When you go to his house, you will see that it is a mess, and it is difficult to study, because I feel that everything cannot be completed anyway, and it is all overwhelming. And you will find that when your procrastination becomes serious to a certain extent, things will continue to accumulate, and things will bring more things, right? Many people will get stuck in such a chaotic life and cannot get out. Later, the author's advice to him was to give it a try. That is, single-point concentration. And don't focus on so many things around you. Lower your standards and focus on one task at a time, such as folding a quilt or sweeping the floor, without being distracted by the mess around you. This approach can improve efficiency and make tasks easier to accomplish. One artist who tried this method saw significant improvements in their work and felt less overwhelmed. This is because improving our self-esteem can have a positive impact on our ability to complete tasks. Improving self-discipline can lead to an increase in self-esteem, creating a virtuous circle. Conversely, a decrease in self-esteem can create a vicious circle of decreasing self-discipline. Focusing on one thing can quickly improve self-esteem. Learning to prioritize making phone calls can also help eliminate distractions. To maintain focus, try taking a deep breath before answering the phone and wishing the caller a good mood. Even if you turn down a loan offer, remaining polite is important, as the caller is also working under pressure. Instead of venting your emotions, simply end the call or add the caller to a blacklist. One tool for focus that stands out is simple. You don't need anything to feel your hands. You can try this. There's nothing good about your hands. We use these hands to do many things, right? But when you can feel our hands, you can return to the positive side. It's not just about feeling their existence, but about feeling the current state of your hands. Feeling their throbbing, pinching them, feeling the elasticity of the skin, the conduction of the hemangioma nerves, knowing whether your hands are strong or weak, trembling or calm, right? When you can feel the feeling of the skin on your hands, the pressure, and the throbbing of the blood vessels, mindfulness returns immediately. Returning to mindfulness sometimes does not need to be particularly complicated. Sensing the position of your hands can help us improve our concentration. Another way is to pay attention to the boring moment. If you feel particularly bored at this moment, pay attention to why you are bored and identify why it is like this. Then improve your concentration and make this boredom become particularly beautiful. If we can focus on this boring moment, you will find a particularly beautiful feeling from this boredom. There is also a kind of walking meditation. I was doing walking meditation yesterday. Just walk for a while. 1 square meter of meditation, not too big, right? Walk a few steps in one direction, then turn around and focus your mind on your feet and shoes. Notice the transfer of weight between your left and right foot. This method of walking meditation can bring a significant difference in how you walk and help calm your mind.